excuse me. Kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from exit 49 on the I-10 in Alabama. So we've made it this far. We're actually only 30 minutes from the campground, but we had to make a stop. I don't know, I know why she's whining, because she wants more, but it's finished, so she can't have more. But I was going to do a live. We stopped at the Alabama Welcome Center at exit 1 there, and we were going to do a live from there until we pulled in all along the way. Let's see, a mile before the state line, there's a weigh station for the trucks to go in and get weighed and all that sort of stuff. Then after we passed that, we started seeing signs that said all trucks must stop at the rest area. And I was like, the heck's that all about? So I thought, well, I need a bathroom break. So we got in there and followed the sign around for the trucks and everything, because we couldn't go into the car parking area. There were state troopers everywhere. There was a whole bunch of state troopers. There was also the Alabama Department of Transportation guys too, and they were directing trucks to go into certain parking areas, and then as soon as they parked, a state trooper car would pull in behind them, and then they would get out and start inspecting the truck. They were looking at their paperwork, they were looking in the trucks, they were looking under the trucks. Some of them, they were, depending on the type of truck, they were chocking the wheels and getting on one of those backboard things and sliding in underneath there. There was some huge operation going on there. So I didn't want to go live from the Welcome Center. And also, I felt like I couldn't go anywhere, because when I pulled up, they said, oh, you just here to park? I said, yes. And so he pointed me to a parking space. And it was like the very first one right there. And watching this whole operation going with the Alabama State Troopers. But when I got out, all I could see were all these signs that said no pets allowed, no pets allowed, no pets allowed, everywhere, all around the building, around the picnic areas. And I was like, jeepers, where the hell am I supposed to walk the dog? And I happened to look across the road from where the trucks were coming in, and there was a waste station for dogs. And I thought, oh, that must be the pet area. So I walk over there, and it's all downhill, and I'm like, great. So we go down there, and as we're coming back up and stuff and going back to the RV, Zeffie sits down and starts biting at her back leg. And I'm, what the heck's going on there? She had these little ants on her back leg that she was trying to get rid of, and I was trying to help her get rid of them, and she kept moving away from me like I was hurting her or something. I'm like, what? So when we got back in the RV, she finally let me get rid of the ants that were on her leg, and there's about 4 or 5 of them sitting there, so she must have picked them up somewhere down that hill. But yeah, I was surprised all the no pet allowed signs that were everywhere. And so we got back in the RV, and then when we left, we found the pet walk area, which was way down the far end of the truck area. And I was like, great, no signs to point you in that direction at all. But yeah, there was this massive operation going on with the state troopers that I thought was quite cool. So I figured, okay, we're only like an hour and a half away from the campground, so we'll just carry on through. Well, driving along, and then I see this road sign, and I'm like, oh, we have to stop. And it kept telling, 20 miles ahead. Then we got to first of all, we got to Mobile, went through Mobile, went down through this tunnel, and I was like, oh, jeepers, sparkles in a tunnel means no shoulders. Fortunately, even though it was a tunnel, they had nice wide lanes in there, so it was perfectly fine. And we've been getting buffeted by a little bit of wind today. And so we got through there, got out of the tunnel on the far side, and went across this massive long bridge. I know it was at least 5 miles long, because we're partway across and there's exit 30. And then they said the next exit was at exit 35. So I know it was at least 5 miles long. I don't know how many miles I'd already done before I saw the sign, but it was this massive thing. We saw the Carnival Fantasy in port today, getting ready to go out for their trip down to the Western Caribbean. And we carried on, and then I started seeing these road signs, and I thought, I have to stop. Even though it's only a short run today, and I'm only, just over an hour away from the thing, I'm like, with this wind buffering, it takes a lot more physically to control the vehicle, so it tires you out a lot more. So this is, and I'm in the RV now, and we just finished our lunch, or early lunch, late dinner, whatever, breakfast, or brunch. Look where we are, Buc-ee's in Alabama. So we found a Buc-ee's in Alabama at exit 49 on the I-10. It's still huge, still intimidating, but it doesn't seem to be as big as the one in Texas that we stopped at. So I've just been in there because I thought, okay, bathroom break. I can go get another couple of those sandwiches, because their bacon, egg, and cheese croissants along with their ham, egg, and cheese croissants are amazing. And so, and they also have, and this is how they've actually got two rows of shelters for the pumps over there. So there's actually 4 pumps per aisle. So they've got, you can see the 2 roof lines over there. So under each roof line, there's 2 pumps. But yeah, who knew there was a Buc-ee's in Alabama? Who knew? So I had to stop there. And of course, I'm coming in from one of the ends, not from the middle of the store like I did last time. So I'm coming in from the end where they have all the house merchandise, clothing, that sort of stuff. And of course, I hit the food area and I'm walking around, and right in front of me is a fudge station. I went, oh crap. Me and chocolate? Yeah. There's just no way I'm missing out on chocolate. And I'm looking at all the different varieties of fudge, and I'm like, what do I choose? And then right then, and I'm like walking around having a look, and then right there was this variety box. I was like, yes! So we got a variety box of Buc-ee's fudge. So it's sitting in my microwave. Okay, what's sitting in your I don't use microwaves. My microwave is storage. It's a little mini pantry. I don't use microwaves. I would prefer a convection-only oven. But from what I understand for the RVs, it's convection/microwave. You can have microwave only, or you can have the combo. You can't have convection only. So if anybody out there can invent a convection only oven for a RV, I would love one. There's a good idea for people, because there are people out there like me who just don't use microwaves. So I use mine for storage. So it's a mini pantry, and so my fudge is now sitting up in there, and my ham, egg, and cheese is sitting in the fridge, and my little pup down here is chewing on her Himalayan salt stick. Hey, Zeph! Zeffy! Can you believe she turns 1 tomorrow? It's her first birthday tomorrow. So we just sat here and enjoyed the bacon, egg, and cheese one, and she got the egg out of it again, or most of the egg anyway. And she enjoyed that, and she was whining after I screwed up the paper for the sandwich being done, so she wanted more. But anyway, we're 31, according to the GPS, we're 31 minutes away from the next campground, which is in Pensacola. We're still making our way across Alabama. We're at exit 49, and I think, if I remember correctly, the state line's at like mile marker 66 or 69, somewhere around there. So we only have like about 20 miles to the state line, and then we're 7 miles beyond that. So we're not stopping at the Florida Welcome Center because it's only like 5 minutes from the RV park. And I'm sort of like, at that point, I'm going to be like, I just want to go. I just want to get there. That's it from us. We are signing off from Buc-ee's in Alabama. What was it called? Beach something or other? I can't remember. There's a sign out there that says what it's called. Beach something or something beach. Can't remember. Oh well. Anyway, exit 49 on the I-10 in Alabama is a Buc-ee's. Catch you guys later. Have a super fantastic sparkling day, and we will catch you tonight. He konera.